You know, I mean, like there's a bunch of cars coming up here. You just don't cross the street without looking both ways.
Local safety advocates are asking what it will take tonight following yet another pedestrian fatality last night. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Latoya Silman. They can't understand why lives are being lost needlessly, all because motorists and pedestrians keep missing the messages about traffic safety. News 3 Steve Wolford is here with us in studio right now with a closer look at this alarming trend. Steve?
Yeah, this is it's getting out of control. According to Metro traffic investigators, the pedestrian was not in a marked crosswalk when he was killed, but the man driving the car was also drunk. Those two factors, combined with speed and distracted driving, have Clark County on pace tonight to shatter last year's record for traffic deaths. So, Al, how dangerous is this street, this intersection?
Very dangerous. That's why they put the speed limit sign. They will have speed limit sign over here. When you go by, it tells you how fast you're going.
Al Robbins lives only yards from the intersection of Pecos and Mall, the scene of last night's fatal pedestrian crash.
Well, you've got to look.
He was sorry to hear someone was killed, but based on what he sees crossing the street at that intersection by his house, he understands how it happened.
Some people around here don't watch out. They go too fast and, you know, and it just happens.
Traffic safety advocate Aaron Breen says it's happening at a record pace.
So we had the worst year we've ever had last year. You know, the unofficial total is 82 pedestrian lives lost last year.
And this year could be even worse. Through the first 3 months of that record year, 16 pedestrians were killed on Clark County streets. In the first 3 months of this year, that number has doubled. Contributing factors by pedestrians: not being in a crosswalk, for motorists, driving too fast, driving distracted, or in the case of last night's crash, driving drunk. High visibility enforcement events like having a leprechaun cross a street a few weeks ago are one way to raise awareness.
Doing an event like this, it's not about the people that'll get a ticket tomorrow. It's about the people who see it on the news and go, oh.
And she says maybe it's time to bring back some financial incentives to improve traffic safety by ticketing pedestrians who don't obey the law.
At least let people know that, yes, you could get a ticket on those streets that we know are incredibly dangerous.
Overall, this is the 46th fatality in Metro's jurisdiction this year. Metro will conduct another one of those high visibility enforcement operations tomorrow morning. That'll be at Durango and Fisk. Hopefully, they'll get more motorists to pay attention, especially since the weather's now warming up and a lot more people will be out taking a walk, riding bicycles, and getting out in traffic. Back to you guys.
Wow, a lot for people to think about. Just pay attention to what you're doing. Thank you so much.